Today, let's have a look at de, a very, very versatile little word in French. De has many different functions in French, and you may have come across it in different contexts. Here are a few examples of when you could come across it. De can be used as a preposition to indicate a departure point before feminine countries, regions, and cities. For example, you could say, Je viens de Dijon. I come from Dijon. Or, Je reviens de Grande-Bretagne. I come back from Great Britain. These are feminine town or countries. Please note that, however, with the masculine town or countries, we use du. For example, Je reviens du Portugal ou Je reviens du Caire. De can indicate a range, such as le magasin est ouvert de 10h à 17h. So the shop is open from 10 o'clock to 5 p.m. De is used in negative sentences instead of de la or du or des. For example, elle a de la farine dans son sac. She has some flour in her bag. However, put this into the negation, you drop the la and it becomes elle n'a pas de farine dans son sac. She does not have flour in her bag. Have a look at what happens when we use du. Elle a du beurre dans son frigidaire. She has some butter in her fridge. Put this into the negation. Elle n'a pas de beurre dans son frigidaire. Sometimes des becomes de. For example, mon fils a de beaux enfants. My son has beautiful children. Here, de is an indefinite article. It is used here because the adjective plural beau, beautiful, precedes the noun enfant, children. If beau was not in a sentence, it would be mon fils a des enfants. My son has children, some children. But because we have put beau before enfant, it becomes de beaux enfants. Mon fils a de beaux enfants. Of course, de is used for adjectives that come right after and before the noun. It would not work if the adjective was after the noun, such as mon fils a des enfants intelligents. De can be seen in phrasal expressions too, such as avoir envie de or avoir besoin de. So to feel or to want something or to need something. Il a envie de chocolat. He wants chocolate or he feels like chocolate. Il a besoin de dormir. He needs to sleep. De can also be used to express a possession when followed by a first name or by a possessive adjective. Let me give you an example. C'est le père de Charline. It's Charlene's father. So note that the apostrophe S in English to indicate a possession does not exist in French. So we would say it is the father of Charline. Can you see that? So de should be used to express a possession always. C'est le livre de ma cousine. It's my cousin's book. De can also be used to express a known quantity. For example, 1 kilo de sucre, a kilogram of sugar, or kilo of sugar. And de is used with many adverbs of quantities, such as, and you've heard this one many times, beaucoup de, a lot of, assez de, enough of, trop de, too much of, peu de, little of. For example, j'ai beaucoup de devoirs à faire. I have a lot of homework to do. Please note that we do not say beaucoup de. De is used when talking about a generality, such as elle est prof de danse. She's a teacher of dance. De can be used in prepositional phrases such as à cause de, because of, à droite de, to the right of, à gauche de, to the left of, en haut de, above, at the top of, or au lieu de, instead of. And de can also be used after certain verbs followed by an infinitive, such as arrêter de, accepter de, éviter de. For example, you could say, j'accepte de t'aider. Aider here is in the infinitive form, so I accept to help you. Here are a few verbs with de. Choisir de, to choose. Essayer de, to try. Oublier de, to forget. Refuser de, to refuse. Regretter de, to regret. De can also be used to form a recent past. We use the verb venir followed by de to express a recent past. For example, je viens, so we've conjugated venir into the present tense. Je viens de finir mes devoirs. I have just finished my homework. Venir de. De can be used with the expression être en train. So we would say être en train de, which means to be in the process of. It expresses an action which is happening. For example, je suis en train de manger. I am in the process of eating. So you may ask now, but when do I use du, Alexa? Well, du replaces de, le, and is a masculine partitive article. It means some or any, and is quite simply the contraction of de, le. It refers to an unspecified quantity of something. Du is always followed by a noun or an adjective plus a noun. For example, je mange du bon fromage. I eat good cheese. Can you see? Bon is the adjective and then fromage is the noun. Il a du courage. He has courage or he's got some courage. Now, if you're confused with all the ways we can use de, it is written on a support guide just for you. All you have to do is join my membership by clicking on the join button. Okay, that's it for me. I hope this video was very useful. And why don't you have a look at this video where I explain the difference between the verbs using de and a in French. That's it for me. Au revoir. À bientôt. Bisous, bisous. You know, I should have it on the t-shirt. That's it for me. Au revoir. À bientôt. Bisous, bisous. That's very funny.